What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time your boy Doody is going in cold. Not even sure what's going on. As you guys know, Doody hasn't really been pumping out too much detractor content the last couple days because, as many know, Doody has some family in town, and he's been enjoying the family and has been away from the vortex or the snortex for the last couple days. And what can I say? Family gets involved and interrupts your detracting, and yes, it sucks, but it's okay. It's all right. It's good to occasionally go outside and touch grass every once in a while. But Duty's back in the Snortex, and yeah, let's see what Phil had to say. I think he played Pokemon yesterday and then some leaf blowing game last night. Who knows? I'm sure he's gonna complain. I don't think he hit the goal on the late stream. So let's hear him complain and moan about money like always.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 19th of November, 2025. Well, let me put it this way. It was still a good streaming day. But what I want to say is, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you take a chance and something works. Sometimes you take a chance and it doesn't work. Tonight was the latter, and we'll talk about that right now. So, first off, today, I did not do a podcast because today was a major Pokemon stream, and as you know, we have been doing major Pokemon streams with no podcast, making major progress every time. So it's like 3+ parts into the playthrough. Been working. At this point, I think we're like 34 parts in, but it's like a 40-hour playthrough, something like that. And we're still making solid progress every single time that we play. So what did we do today? Well, today we did a ridiculous amount of side missions. In fact, what I did, I went back to the ones that had kind of been left over that not completed. And I realized that over time, we actually had completed these. Like, for example, I needed a Metachamp. So I was...
All right, I'm going to stop here real quick. Just to let you know, I'm sorry, but I am not watching any of Phil's Pokemon streams. I mean, you guys know my position. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon the series. I don't find it interesting. It's boring. It's just not my cup of tea. If you like it, cool. That's all right. We could disagree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. I just don't like it. And watching this boring 43-year-old Big Roach play this game, this kid's game, and be bad at it, I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna entertain it. So whenever he's playing this game, I just tune out and don't even bother checking in. I didn't even tune in once to see where he was at with the goal or anything. I said, I'm sorry, I just don't care. It's not interesting. He's not interesting, and no thank you. So I can't wait for this playthrough to finish. Really, it's one of the worst. I hate when he plays Pokemon. I can't stand it because it's boring. There's nothing there. He's boring. It's just not entertaining. At least with Zelda, you can see him flood through Zelda and look like an idiot, and I can get some amazing clips and laugh at him. Can't even do that with Pokemon. So sorry, I got really nothing to say about this except for I can't wait for this playthrough to finish.
I was able to get, I already had one. I was able to go get its evolution stone, and then I was able to do that mission. We had the 5 Flabébés of different colors. We were able to trade that in. So we spent over an hour doing that. Okay, then there was a new wild area or two that we went to. We caught a whole bunch of Pokemon. There was a bunch of people today who wanted Pokemon named and everything, and that worked out really well. So overall, today went good with the Pokemon stream. Yes, we absolutely hit and exceeded the goal. And by the end, we had done just a little bit of story. We had to take out 3 more rogue mega evolved Pokemon, which took about an hour to do. It was a big grind, but we got it done. All right. So overall, more great progress, chill fun, hitting the goal. Everything was great. More Pokemon coming up in the next few days or early next week. And it looks like people are saying we're getting close to the end. Like basically the story beat we're in right now is going to take us into kind of the end game. So probably 2-3 more streams will at least beat the story. And then actually we'll have to figure out if we want to continue playing the game with more content or not, because we could actually do some end-game content, post-game content, but it's up to you guys. We'll have to see, okay?
Please, Jesus, God, if there is a Jesus, a God, a Buddha, an Allah, whatever, if you're listening to me, please end this. Please. Duty's struggling. Every time he announces he's going to play this game, I just want to Minecraft myself, honestly. Because it's just so bad. And it's not interesting and it's not fun. And he's not interesting and he's not fun. Okay? So let's hope that the Dents stop donating. But apparently these Dents love giving him money to name Pokemon. I mean, even Jade. You guys know my feeling about Jade. I like Jade. I wish him the best and stuff like that. I think he got a bum deal in his life, which sucks, right? Duty Doody has this philosophy in life. You know what I mean? I have a soft spot in my heart for cripples, broken thing, bastard. What is it? Cripples, bastards, and broken things. You know, so Doody has a soft spot in his heart for regards. He does. He does. He does. You know what I mean? And but even him, he's gotten into begging other people to donate so that he can name a Pokemon. Come on, Jade, you're better than this, man. Stop it, man. And I saw that 220 drop the $20 worth of kicks so that Jade can name a Come on, man, Jade. So disappointing, brother. So disappointing, but I'm still holding out hope for Jade that one day he'll wake up and move on to greener pastures. But I don't know. All right, let's keep going.
So that was the day stream and went well. Now, the night stream tonight was always a big question mark. Tonight we tried a game called Baby Steps. This is a game that came out 2 months ago. It went virally popular because certain streamers who like to do these kind of meme-style games, all right, streamed the game.
Okay, so my fault. It wasn't the Leaf game. I think that was the day before. This is Baby Steps, where you're like this big fat person or whatever, and you're wobbling. You got to walk around. Okay. My bad. The tone of this already sounds like he didn't hit the goal, so he's going to bitch and complain. Let's see what he has to say here.
Baby Steps is a game where you can barely walk, all right? It's hard to control. Each trigger is a foot, and you use the thumbstick to aim the foot. And it reminds me of Getting Over It. It reminds me of Quap back in the day. If you remember, it was the first game like that. It was a flash game where you use the keyboard keys to get this guy to run. Very similar to that. The difference is, in this game, you have no idea where to go or what to do. You just got to kind of guess what direction to go. You can end up in the wrong direction, and now you're wasted time. You could go really high up and then slip and fall all the way back down. To be honest, I was shocked because I actually was doing well at the beginning, like the first half hour. I wasn't making many mistakes. I was actually going pretty good with the controls. I was like, wow, I'm doing better than I thought I would. And then I slipped, and I had to climb all the way back up after a while. Like, oh, man, that sucks. And basically, here's what happened in a nutshell. A lot of people showed up at the very beginning. First half hour, people were enjoying. We actually got like maybe $50 of support in the first half hour. Then after the first half hour, people realized, oh, this is the whole game. Yes, literally all you're doing is climbing a mountain with 2 feet. There's a little bit of humor in there, some dry humor and silly humor with some of the dialogue, kind of British humor. But at the same time, it's really not enough to save the game or make it that interesting at all. All you're doing is climbing a mountain, all right? So, you know, it is what it is. It's not that I didn't enjoy.
Come on, Phil.
Game,
Jesus
but it's a very
Christ.
basic game. And it basically engaged the audience for 30 to 40 minutes. And then I noticed around the 45-minute mark,
yeah, you were
people started
boring.
to stop
You were
talking.
boring, I'm
The
assuming.
viewership count went down, and I noticed distinctly
Christ.
we're not getting any support at all.
Of course, no
All
support.
right? So I kept going, and honestly, after the first hour, I was still interested in the game. The audience was split. They were like 50-50. Half the audience was like, just forget it, you know, don't play anymore. And some people were like, nah, keep going. I was like, well, we'll see. So I kept going.
Let's
Went to
speed
this
this
cool
up,
part that had
folks.
Animals and stuff that we found. And then basically we got to this part in the last maybe 20, 30 minutes where no one was supporting and everyone seemed disengaged.
No one was supporting.
It felt like we were going to get to a checkpoint. Like the checkpoints are these like big torches. Okay. So, I'm going to get to a checkpoint. There's a really steep mountain in front of it. I start going up. I get almost all the way up to the top. Oh, the guy just slips by himself. It's not like I mistimed my walk. It's not like I made a mistake. He just starts slipping anyway.
Yeah, Phil, we know. You did nothing wrong. You did everything correct. Who gives a fuck? Why are you spending 10 minutes on this shit? No one cares. God. Now you're infuriating me, Phil, because now you're wasting my time, okay? Get to your goddamn point. And we know what the point is. The point is you didn't make any money.
Okay. Oh, that's not happened before. Like he slipped, but usually it's you missed up your timing. You misstepped. You fell off. No, I was walking straight up, and he just decided to fall. So what they did is they coded this part of the game where this mountain is slippery, okay? If you get lucky, you can literally just run up the mountain in one go and make it. But the problem is I did do that, and then you don't know where to go. Do you go right? Do you go left? You can't tell. Well, I made the wrong decision, fell down, and you got to start over. Then I tried for like 15 minutes to get back up it, and I couldn't. And I didn't do anything different. I was literally doing exactly the same.
You did
The game
nothing
just
wrong.
decided,
You
now
did
it's more
everything
slippery.
correct.
You can't climb it now. And what sucked is
Fucking
zero
guy.
support. So, not kidding, we ended the night at $60. And people were bored to tears. At the end of the stream, I hung out with people for like 10 minutes, and I said, I apologize. This is very similar. Last week, we didn't hit the goal. People were bored because Tormented Souls 2 broke. And we couldn't play anymore, so we just had a shitty night. And tonight, I really feel that's what happened. That basically,
Oh, so he's gonna.
This
All right.
was,
So okay. All right. So let me guess. He's gonna carry over the $60 for today's stream, right? And if the dents give him 110, or no, if the dents give him $90 plus the 150, he'll count it as 2 gold. A special offer. You notice how these special offers keep coming almost, on the daily. It feels like every other day we get this one-time offer where he allows a carryover. God, this fucking guy, man.
a situation where the stream was a dud because of the game. It's just not that
Oh,
interesting of a
come
game.
on,
It's another
Phil.
game that gets
Say it.
overhyped by a memer
Keep
streamer,
going. Keep
one of these
going.
people who has like an audience of teenagers who laugh and scream at everything. It's for an average person. That's not a very good game. It's okay for like a half an hour, and you're like, oh.
No, actually, you know what it's for, Phil? It's for a good streamer that can actually make a bad game entertaining, and for a streamer who their chat is extremely engaged, not filled with larpers and trolls. That's why it doesn't work for you, Phil. Okay? These big streamers that you're talking about, their audiences enjoy them. They're interesting. They're funny. They can make a bad game good. You can't. You simply cannot do that. And that's the reason why these type of games failed. Not because of the game, but because of you, Phil. Because of you. And I love how he talks out of both sides out of his mouth here. Because he'll tell you, it doesn't matter what he does, his audience will come and support him. It doesn't matter what game he plays, his audience will come out and support him. I can be sitting here just talking to my audience and they'll come out and wail out on me. Isn't that what Phil says, right? But then on days like this where he only makes $60 on a night stream, he'll sit there and say, well, it's because of the game. The game was so bad that my audience disengaged and didn't wail out on me. You can't have it both ways, Phil. You can't have it both ways. I'm sorry. It can't apply in one scenario, and then the rule can't apply in one scenario and not in the other, okay? Then it's not a rule. Okay, Phil?
Boring. It is. It gets boring. Like, oh, it's not very good. So, I'm not playing it again. I dropped $20 on it tonight. I'm not going to play anymore. People did not like it. I was bored with it. And it sucks.
Come on, Phil. Do the special offer.
No exaggeration. A week. An entire week we had gone.
Then why are you complaining?
And then this causes us to lose.
Then why are you fucking complaining, Phil? Why are you complaining? You should be content. Again, Phil, let me remind you, the reason why back in December you changed the goal structure because you didn't want people to feel pressured to hit the goal every stream. Remember that, Phil? And remember this nonsense that comes out of your mouth about, oh, we don't have to hit the goal every stream. As long as we're kind of consistent and, it's fine if we don't hit it every stream. And now anytime he has a streak and it breaks, he has a meltdown. Now, he won't tell you how much money he made on the first stream, right? And combined with maybe the second, he got close to 2 goals. He doesn't tell you that because the pig roach that has a short memory. And it doesn't matter how much he made the stream before. It's all about, because that money's already gone. It's all about what he's doing right now. Forget everything else. Forget that you gave me $10,000 on the first stream. If you don't give me that $150 on the night stream, I'm going to cry and soak and do a 10-minute video to annoy Doody.
Lose that momentum. The thing is, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, then why are you
Obviously,
bitching?
I want to hit the goal every stream. Obviously, it's not.
Oh, really? Okay, Phil. So now you admitted you want to hit the goal every stream. Then why lie? Then why come to us back in December and change the goal structure and say you don't have to hit it every stream? Now you have to hit it every stream. Now that's what you want, right, Phil? Well, I'm glad you're being honest, at least. Finally. I mean, it only took you a year, but at least you're being honest.
Not possible. In this case, it was just the game selection. Much like last week.
Yeah, the game selection. Right, Phil. Okay, Phil. Sure,
excuse me.
Sure, Phil.
Tormented Souls 2 broke. What are you going to do? Okay.
Maybe, just maybe, it was because your Dent Whale 220 wasn't there to drop money on you, like you did on the first stream. I'm guessing that's what it is, Phil. One of your three whales didn't come out to drop money on you, and you didn't hit the goal. That's exactly what happened, Phil.
Okay, so that's life. Tomorrow we come back strong. Right, what are we doing tomorrow? Well, I shifted this game.
All right, I don't care. Whatever. God damn it, Phil, man. Why do you have to ruin it? I'm a couple days out of the vortex. I come back and I have to deal with this nonsense, Phil. Good God, man. God, you're boring, man. You're even boring to A-log sometimes. Anyway, folks, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be streaming today at 9. Check you guys out then. Peace out, everyone.